Hello, everyone. Mohammed here. Welcome to this episode. This is the third TAW Theme technical Q&A session. Primary focus on gold, affiliate templates, and also SEO agency. All those type of questions are welcome as well. So we have a good amount of people attendance here. So I just posted the Facebook link on the chat box. So if you are on GoToWebinar and this is your first time on this call, give me a hashtag. You can click and join the link. Yep, you are in the right feed, June. You are in the right feed. Let me see, Ryan. You see the notification coming in. This is where everything is happening. Let me see, because last time we saw different comments. I want to make sure that people are commenting at the right place. Oh, Melanie can hear me. June can hear me. Amazing. So this is the right feed. Under this video, the video that I did yesterday, that's where all the comments are going. We have a really nice outline and a really nice layout here of things that we're going to cover. First, we're going to go after, we're going to talk about the ultimate add-on feature that you are going to have. And also, you're going to have a short code, this short code here that I'm going to share with all of you so you can use that to make your website mobile friendly. I have Nirmal is going to join me in a few to really dive deep into the technical stuff. But before we get going, and after that, what we're going to do is answer the basic frequently asked question that I received about the goal template. We are going to focus on that as well. And once this is done, what we're going to do, we're going to go after the questions that people have here. We have a couple of questions posted previously. We're going to, we have Susie's question here. Susie, if you're on the call, give me a hashtag boom if you're on the call. So we're going to answer your question as well and get things going. But before we get started, as always, I want to make sure that everybody knows where to get the replay, because last week I had to answer a lot of individual questions of people asking where the replay is. The replay is here. Let me just copy the link and I'm going to drop it here. Just click on the link and go subscribe to the TAW Theme YouTube channel. Click on the link and go subscribe, because that's where all the replay is going to be posted. This is the one we did. This is the last week one. Started here. Last week one, there's over 123 people have watched it, and this is where you're gonna get the replay. So make sure you click on the link, go subscribe, and turn on the notification. So as soon as I post the replay of this specific webinar, you get a notification and you can attend it. So click on the link and go subscribe so you can stay up to date every time there is a new video posted. So that's the first thing. Another thing that I wanted to share with you guys is this document. I'm going to post it, but in the meantime, you guys don't have to go to it as of yet. All right. Let me know if everybody got the YouTube link. Let me see. We have a really good amount of people here. So let me close the few things that I'm not using here. Yeah. I tell people, don't DM me don't send me a PM when I'm on the webinar, because what happened is it automatically opens up and you don't want your message to be outside and the public. Don't send it to me during the call, because it's going to be outside automatically. So click on the link, and let me just go back to the GoToWebinar and check for one last time to make sure that, hello, Ryan, got the link. Thank you. Yeah, Ryan, if you got the link, you can request to join the group. If you're not in the group yet, and I will approve you as soon as possible. Just request. I have it open here. If you request, I'm going to see you here and give you access to it right away. So, okay. So I want to know how many people here have gold as the primary focus. If gold is your primary focus, put gold. If your gold template is your primary focus, give me 1. And if your crypto template is your primary focus, give me 2. So I can see the balance here also. Because I did the same thing last Tuesday webinar, and it really allowed expanding. So okay, Joe is number 2 crypto, number 1 gold, crypto. Guys, keep them coming, keep the nice. June is 1 and 2. Give me a 3 if you're doing both. Give me a 1 if you're doing gold. Give me a 2 if you're doing crypto. So I can see just the framework, the outline. Okay. So I see a lot of Susie, 1, 2s, Ryan. So let's take a couple of seconds so we can see everything that is coming. Let me refresh, because YouTube is always, Facebook is always behind. Okay, so you see a lot of 1s and a lot of 2s as well. So last week, if you're focused on crypto, this last week video, like webinar Q&A session, is going to give you enough insight on how to pretty much lay everything out and how to leverage also the add-on feature to create new pages instantaneously. So today, what we're going to do before we dive into the technical aspects, I have the team working behind the scene to create some videos of the walkthrough that we're going to play here for all of you. And we're going to come back to this technical stuff. But in the meantime, I'm going to just go straight to the FAQ here and go through these things, because going through this, it's going to potentially answer a lot of people's questions already. And if you have any personal question that you have, feel free to post it as well here. So when everything is said and done, we can go through and answer those questions again. So let's get going. So what I have here, I just set up this new URL. It's called funnelsite.io, a brand new WordPress. You know, a lot of you guys have already uploaded your templates. I've already done a lot of the things that need to be done. So, but it's still a bonus, because I believe there is always beginners on these calls. So if you have not installed your website yet, this is an opportunity for you to do so. Okay, let me go see panel, admin panel. So I'm logging into the admin. They're asking me to start with WordPress, trying to get me to install some stuff. I don't want to install anything. So what we're going to do here is we're going to set up a new gold template. We're going to set up a new gold template. And as soon as we set it up, this is, we're going to go ahead and click around to edit it. The same exact thing that we did last week for the crypto, how to add new pages. And boom, we're going to go to the dashboard now. And as always, the first thing that you want to do is install your TAW Theme plugin. So we're going to go to TAW Theme plugin. And if you're a beginner, this video is really good for you, because it's all the step-by-step process. It's a very short process. It doesn't take time. That's why we are doing it, right? So we're going to upload the new plugin here, upload plugin, install. Activate it. So the new plugin is set up and activated. So I'm going to come in here and log into my TAW Theme account, tawtheme@gmail.com. Boom. Okay. So so this is the templates that I have available, and I'm going to use this one. This is a primary goal template. Let me just see the preview, and you have the option of choosing whichever one you want, right? I've purchased both. And you have your coupon code to get this for 147. You have like full blown all the pages, about page, company page, and you can click on the company page to see the individual page layout as well. You can go news, and this is the news sections. You can change the titles, obviously, right? You You can change the titles of the event and your contact page as well. This is for this template. And for the second template, let me close this here. For the second template, this is the second template. You have the ticker on top. You have the home page here featuring, like recent article. This could be a recent article, right? And this could be the gold affiliates programs that you have, right? That you have signed up for. And this is like the review section, the top company review. We put that as far as, as the main page as well. So if you have your top 3 that you want to highlight the most, you can put them here. And then, you move down to all the other steps, like a review section, feedback section, a call to action section that you can edit to your liking, and you see your recent post section and a newsletter, so on and so forth. And the about page, this is the about page layout. I know many of you guys have seen all the templates already, but this is, videos that are made for pretty much people that's going to come in the future too, that would be able to see all this. And you have the gold page, the gold company page, and you have the featured, like the featured company, the amount of star rating that you decide to give it, right? And the website, like the link to the website, your affiliate link, and you can list as many of the companies that you want here, and of course your newsletter. And another thing, this is the investment guide. You can make this page as something else, but you just have the layouts to leverage pretty much. Let's go and see if there is any specific question here. And okay, joining today, just joining today. Nice. Hello, Mike. You just joined today. Amazing. Google Doc, the Google Doc say, oh, we need access. Oh, okay. I have to make it public. Renee, thank you for printing that out. So I'm going to make anybody with the link. Anyone with the link would be able to see it. Done. So if you click on it, you should be able to see it now. Yeah, I like the engagement. When people are engaging, like it helps a lot, because I'm talking, there's a lot of moving things, but when people are engaging, you can really get things going. Nice, you see it now, amazing. So let's go back to it. Let me just make sure on the GoToWebinar, nobody is left behind. Okay, Mike James, join the Facebook group. I have the link below if you're not in the group yet. Kwan, if you're not in the group yet, just request to join the group, because that's where all the comment and engagement happen. If you leave a question there, even if it's answered, it's not going to be seen after the answer. But when you have it here, people know that, oh, Mike, yep, welcome on board. Yeah, so this way, whatever question is is answered here, people can just go back in the group and check it, right? And they know that, oh, this is episode season 3. I have to just go episode 3, so I can just go watch the video 3 and find the answer to my question. So that's the main reason why, I do these things. Okay. Ba-ba-boom. So let's go back. We have installed our plugin. Where is it? Okay, we have installed our plugin, and we looked at the template. We looked through the templates. We decided to choose the first one. This is the one that we decided to choose. So I'm going to go ahead and install that. Install. What I'm going to do, I have to go back to my TAW Theme account, go to active templates because I purchased it. And this is it. I would just click on view info, copy this, and just go back here and press it in and submit. Submit. Give me a did if you have installed your website already. Give me a did if you install your website already. I want to see how many people have installed the websites already here. Give me a did in the comment if you installed your website already. It's a less than 1 minute and the website is installed, right? Give me, look, this is the website before the installation. And now if you if we refresh it, we have our website fully done with all the pages and everything we need to work with, right? So if you did, let me see how many people did it. I did how to save a whole page so we can use that in the future in similar pages. Mike, that's a good question. I like the question. Keep the questions rolling. So we see how many I did. Like almost 10 I did. Almost 10 I did. I love it. So this is one thing, like the amount of time that is saved. If you have dealt with WordPress before, you know that this has saved you a ton of time potentially that, you know, that could have taken you a lot more time to work with. So what we did, we installed it. And the next thing that we're gonna do is we see our add-on feature pop up here. So we're gonna go to the website and do some changes around, move things around a little bit, and then we're gonna come and focus on the add-ons. Right, so this is the website. If we want to change anything above the fold, like on anything on the menu bar, we just go ahead here and we press on header. We press on header, we're gonna access this, we say thank you. This is the home page. Let's go back. You press on header, and everything in the header you can change. Here, pretty much what you want to just change here is the logo, is the what you want to change here. Everything as far as the menu items, you can change them another way in the customization section. But here, if you want to change your logo, this is just how you replace your logo. You see the logo size here, but we have a logo size recommendation in the last video. Let me just pull it up. I always like pulling things up that way. If somebody is watching this, show more. This is the doc that came with that specific webinar. And you see, not this one. Okay, not this one. This is not the one. This is the one with the ticker. But that's not the one I was referring to. I'm referring to the one with the logo. Let me see, which one is it? Is it this one? With all the different, yeah, I think it should be this one, where we give you the details of the logo. Oh no, actually it was started here, but the video description, the old video description and this video description, the last episode description, see, to change the logo size suggestion is 200 pixel, the 200 pixel in width, and width is the only size you need to consider, and the height can be set to auto because the height depends on your logo style pretty much, right? So you get your logo, what size you should set it up to, 200 pixel for the width, and then the height is, you can set it up to auto, right? So that question is answered. So you know what type of logo you should, how you should set up your logo to be able to update it here. Once you update your logo, that's done. And if by any chance you want to change like the color of the top header, instead of it being white, you want to change it. If you over it, you see this frame covers the whole thing, right? And like for instance, this frame covers everything on the menu, everything about the menu bar, and this frame covers the logo. And in each and every single one of the frame, you can click on the wrench and access to more customization features like color, or if you want to change the font style or anything. So this is, I'm gonna go to this main thing that covers the whole row setting. And full width, I want to make, if I made it full width, if I want to fix it, make it fixed, I can fix it there. And color section, if I want to change my links color, I can change it here, depending of your branding colors, right? If you want your links to be in a certain color, you can change them here. And if you want your text to be a different color, you can change them here. Right now it's set up to, plain, no specific color type. And for the background here, it's set up to color, background color, you see it's white, right? This is the white. If you want to change the background color to anything else, you could do it. Like anything, if you want it to be darker, you want it to be green, whatever color you want to set it up, you can set it up as such, right? So this is like customization part for the color above the fold. And this is borders. If you have any border settings that you want to set up, also you can play around with it here. But I would suggest you don't have to venture into none of this, specific stuff. If you're just changing the color, you can just change the color. As far as the border settings and styles and everything else, we have already done a lot of work on that to make sure that it looks as great as possible. So you don't have to worry about anything else on this section. So we have done the header, and we're going to go ahead and save whatever changes we have had there. Let me go to I always like taking a pic here. Hello, Karen. Mike, for the category pages, it said, okay, nice questions. I tend to read the questions, but we're going to have a whole session for the questions. So the next thing is the home page. Let me do the footer, and then we're going to come back and venture into the home page. So this is the footer section. You click on the footer, everything on the footer could be changed, right? So you have the icon, your social media icons. You can edit. You can click here and edit, add the links, right? This is the links that you add. All your social media icons, you can put them there. Like this is for Facebook. You can pretty much do the same for each and every one of the other logos. So you figured that part out. And this is the menu. This menu setting, and this is the menu section, footer menu. You can update it to something else, right? Main menu, which is the same menu that is on top. If you had a different menu set up, you can right now we only have one menu. So this is the only menu that shows up. If you want to create a different menu, you can create a different footer menu as well and just change it here. And you can change the layout if it's horizontal or vertical, or like accordion and expanded. You can pretty much pick up one of those sections if you decide to do so, right? So that's one thing. And if you want to, for some reason, you might need to create like different footer section. Like one, if you want to put like address in one side and maybe email and contact on the other side, you can just add a new section, right? You can just come add a new section, and that would pretty much be like, okay, you want to add a row, right? Is it a column of 3 or a column of 2, right? Whatever the row is, you can select it, right? And you can come here, maybe at the very bottom, maybe here, you can put it here. And from here, you can set up if you want to put different type of things here, you could definitely do so, right? So you put this, and you want to go back and add something specific on there, you can do it. Module, is there an HTML box that you want to put a code there? You could do that. If you want a photo, you could do that. If you want a map, you could do that, right? Contact form, you could grab and drop. If you want to put a menu, you could do that, right? So if we come here, where is it? Okay, let me see. Yeah, let me go back. Here is it, a new row? A new row. I just put the menu there, but it didn't fit perfectly, so I'm just not gonna put it there. Yeah, so you can grab the menu and put it there if you want to add a menu, but I'm not gonna add it. Just gonna go back, make sure we don't save anything that would compromise the footer, right? But that's on the footer section. I think it was clear enough. You can add your section, and whatever you want to drop in there, you can pretty much grab and drop and add more sections if you need to. And what else is to change? The emails, this is the details on the email signature on the newsletter. I'm gonna change the dates and updates. And we're gonna have a really nice section with Nirmal today, and he's gonna go over the email subscription button specifically on the crypto template, and maybe we can cover something on this one as well. So stay tuned because there's a lot more coming. So let's go ahead and say we finalize things with the footer as well. And now we're going to go to the home page. And the home page is start with the header. Start with the header. You want to change the content here. You can change the content there. You want to change your call to action. You can change it. And that's where you put the link. You can change the link info, like the button text. You can change that too. You can change that, for instance, to like learn more, depending of what you're building specifically, right? Learn more. And what you're gonna do is, get the link and integrate the link and save. And that's it. If you want to change the style of the button also, you can go to styles, scroll down the background of the thing. Advanced, where is the button section? On style, you can change few things width. No, let me see, make sure it's about, yeah, it's a button. This is like if you want to change the full width, custom, different details, the text on the button. You're gonna align it towards the beginning, you could do that. Or you want to put in the button in the middle, on the side. These specific things. I always suggest that you don't want to venture more into the detail aspect because you just don't need to. Keeping things very simple, the way it's laid out, it's better for you. You save a lot of time and you don't have to do a lot of craziness. This section is where you have all your gold, like affiliates, all your gold stuff, right? So you can go to style and adjust if you want to do any shadowing on here. It's where you go pretty much to venture into all those details. And in general, this is a custom setup. You're going to have access to this feature in the back end, so you can edit those specific ones, those specific buttons. So we're going to come back to that. And this is basically like the front end edit sections, right? This is the new events and all the recent articles. This is like the filter, right? Like what Susie was mentioning. When you set up something like this, the filters are, when you go to queries, or the control post meta, and just scroll down, author, date format, meta, show category, no, yes. That's the control section. The query is the post selection, the filter setup. So you want count of posts, 4 posts. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 on that side. And number of posts display is custom, source, custom query, type of post, type of things is posts. It can be pages. If you want to show pages as well, you could do that. Sort by the dates, depending of whichever one is published first. All these are October 25th. That's why those 3 are October 25th, and the May 3rd is the one at the bottom. You can do it the other way around, show the old article first. I don't know for what reason you would do that, just in case you need to, you can do that as well. And exclude post, exclude current post, no. And filter, there's filter layout, taxonomy filter, post filter. So if like for Susie, for instance, this is where the selection happened. If you set up a specific like section like this for filtering, you can see do not match these categories. It's like this setting mostly. If you want to match a specific category, you can put on match specific category, right? And then you're going to be able to add those categories here. Like, let's say you have a category named gold, right? Right now we don't have any category, and it's pretty much the same like where we create categories, right? In the backend, when we are publishing articles, we create categories, we add categories. So you can set this to be to be automatically updated based on specific queries that you decide to choose. Category, you can do it by category, and you can do it by tags, right? You can do it by tags. So for Susie, for instance, if you have set it up by tags, right? The section that you have set up, when you click on it, you go to the query section and select by tab. Select the tabs if you want the tags. If you want the tags to match a specific set of tags that you have mentioned, you can select that. Like match these tags, for instance. You see, we have feature. If I want to add another tag, new article, recent article, for instance, recent article, I can tag that also as recent article. And whatever the content that's going to show up here is going to be a mix of feature article. Any article that have a tag as feature is going to show. Any article that has a tag of a recent article is going to show. On the specific video that you created, Susie, if you're watching this, what happened is it's a setting issue, right? Maybe you have the category activated. You want to make sure that if you decide to go with category, you select the right categories that you want to mention. And if you decide to go with tags, you make sure that you select the tags that you want to consider. And the tags that you don't want to consider, you take it out. On your video specifically, you have like two different tags showing up. And when you look at when you show the content, only one article had that specific tag, and it shows in a section with different tags as well. So what happened is maybe you have that tag specifically, but you also have another tag activated. If you can DM me, send me your website login details, so we can look at it when we get to the question section. Just send it to me. Just put it in the chat box, in the GoToWebinar chat box, so it doesn't pop up on my screen when you send me the Facebook message. So I can have the team log into it as well while we're on here, so we can get that going. So this is, the filter section, a really interesting aspect. If we get to master this, you can lay out your content however way you want, right? You can come here and change the title to like gold review, for instance, and tag the articles, anything that has to do with reviews, right? You can tag them here, and those will be the only things that would show up. Does that make sense? If that makes sense, give me a hashtag makes sense. Hashtag makes sense. I want to make sure that you guys are following me. If it makes sense, give me hashtag makes sense. I missed the link to Glenn, Juan. Wow, Juan, I don't know exactly what you mean by that, but you said you missed the link to install the website. If you're just joining, request to join the Facebook group, because all the engagement happen in the Facebook group. So boom, boom, boom. Makes sense. I'm glad everybody's following me, but I would have to watch it again. No problem, Mike. That's what the replay is for. You'll be able to watch it as many times as you want. So that's that section of the filter, right? And this is another specific layout, right? This is a custom query set up as post, sort by date, descendant, do not match this category, do not match this category. So this is not, doesn't match any specific category, any specific tags. And this is do not match any specific author. So right now, this is a custom query set up, source custom. But if you want to make this as, okay, you want this to be a recent article about, like, let's say this is a section you decided to dedicate for gold reviews, gold platforms review, right? So you can go here, and in this specific query, you're gonna just click on it, custom query. You wanna go here, post type. You wanna select post. Number of post display, it's 1, right? It's 1, and the date. descendant, from the new one to the oldest one. That's good. And that's where you want to do on the filter section. You can match these posts, and you can go and start typing whatever like that post is, right? Like you can put recent article. This is match this post. This is match this post. This is a post filter. You can filter based on content. We don't want to do that. We're going to just focus on categories, right? On category. That's a very interesting portion as well, because you can filter by any article that have crypto in it would be here. So any recent article that you publish with crypto is going to automatically take this. We added this feature so the website can be dynamic, right? So when somebody visits your website today and they come back tomorrow, there is it's changed, right? They're not going to come back tomorrow and see the same image here. They'll say, okay, it's a different article. This is different articles, right? So your homepage is hosting people, it's displaying all these gold platforms, and you want to make it, give it a new face every time with these specific dynamic as aspects. You'll be able to keep your website, looking fresh all the time, looking new all the time. So here, if you set this up as review, you can set up the category, match these categories, and you can type the category that you want to match, which is, in this specific example, you can put gold reviews or gold investment reviews or gold IRA reviews or whatever category you want to set it as. Okay, so we do not match any of this, just to keep the template intact. And you can do the same with tags as well. Or if you decide to do the same with author, you're mostly the main author on the website. So I don't think you're going to use this as much, maybe in the future for some specific purposes as you grow. Maybe you have different writers and your audience get to like specific writers more than others, and you can use that. So let me go back to, to the page here. Where are we? Yeah, no. Is it here? No, here. Okay. Yeah, so this is this section. So we finished this top section, and this is FAQ. Why should you invest in silver and gold? That's more pinpoints, just content blocks that you can leverage to, for amazing selling points, right? You can just go change the content, and each and every section. If you want to add a specific link to go to, if you want to add a specific link to go to, you can do that as well. Fees, customer and support, you can do that as well. So this is basic, easy to edit. And if you want to extend this, if you have a full article or full page about this, you can just put that link here, and people can go click on it and go see a full-fledged article. And this is another section of the carousel, right? And you have the background setting pretty much here. Effects, like the scroll, the scrolling aspect, you can pretty much reduce the effect of the scrolling. Let me see, like the speed of the scrolling. I hope you are not texting me directly when I'm on a webinar. Let's see. And we have a video that Nirmal just sent me as well. So we're gonna play it also to help you with the code that we promised we're gonna share with you. Yeah, share button, non-clip, particle. Yeah, there's a few settings. Yeah, you don't have to venture into this. Just leave it the way it is, and this is a shortcode generated, but you have access to it from the back, so you're going to be able to see that, because the same thing that rolls here, the same thing that is similar, like the content come from around the same place, is pretty much in every other page. And if frequently asked questions, you can edit these as well. Every frequently asked questions, you have all the different questions. You can add more questions. You can edit items. You can add the question, the response, right? So many that you can venture into, and in that section, like very self-explanatory. Click, edit. So we have done pretty much everything on the homepage section as well, except these blocks. So let's go in the inner page and the behind the scene now on the visual editor, right behind the hood, under the hood, and we're going to update the menu bar, for instance, and then we're going to take a look into those specific gold blocks, like company blocks. So let me put, I'm done here, publish. I have the video, and then I'll just send me the video. So let me see how I'm gonna pull it out. I'm gonna share it to my computer. See if we can open it, accept it, save and download. Yeah, so it's gonna open soon. So we can play that as very soon after we finish with this. So we're gonna go to customize. Okay, I logged me out. I'm gonna just log back in. And customize, this is where you can focus on the menu section. Okay, let me see if there's questions, any specific questions about the last one. Oh, Susie, I was trying to avoid that. Yeah, I'm gonna just cut it on the webinar, on the replay, so it doesn't show up. Because when you're on the phone with someone, when you're on the webinar, like Facebook have this thing, your message automatically pops out. So your message was seen, so we cannot have it in a replay. We're gonna have to cut it. It's 2:56, so we're gonna cut it. So any question related to what we have done recently or our PM? Yeah, I should have read this. Can you go over how to link back to a point to a point on the same page? Interesting. That's a good question, June. If you it's like like the main, like the one page type of builder, a one pager, like the hashtag page slashes. Yeah, we can have Nirmal on the call. Let me bring Nirmal on board, and he would address a few of those questions as well. Hello guys, if you know Nirmal, if you have worked with Nirmal in the past, if Nirmal have helped you in something in the past, give me hashtag Nirmal Rocks so we can welcome him. Nirmal Rocks, because Nirmal Rocks, everybody knows that Nirmal Rocks. So let's welcome Nirmal with Nirmal Rocks, and he's gonna come on here and help us with a lot of technical stuff. So let's see how many of you guys like know Nirmal at least. Let's do that. And if you don't know Nirmal, you want to get to know Nirmal. So I think we crashed Facebook. We crashed Facebook. There is nothing going on. We crashed Facebook, guys. Keep them coming. They will refresh, and we're gonna still be here. So this is the menus. Right now we have only one menu, right? The main menu. That's the same thing that shows up here, and the same thing that shows in the footer. Right? If you want to create a specific order, another specific menu for the footer, you could do that. But right now our main focus is on this footer and this menu, and we can pretty much change anything here. Instead of news and event, I can just change this to something else. Let's see what I'm gonna put. What happened? I'm gonna put reviews. So I'm changing this to reviews. So this is gonna be review. Open to the new tab. This specific things that you want to set up, that you can set up, but we're not setting up anything. We're just changing it to reviews, and we're gonna save it. Reviews. And what else? We want to add another page, maybe another page called, let's say, another page. Maybe we can add a category page, right? Like what type of page can we add here? It's like let's say gold price. Gold price. If we want to add another thing about like gold price, for instance. See, we're gonna go here and add another thing. Add item page. It's the page that is behind the scene, pages that are in the back. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a new page, custom link, or just add a new page, right? Gold price. If you have like a gold price sticker or table that you want to share, you can share that here. Gold price. Gold price, and you can add it. So now we have another thing also on our. We have gold company, gold price, and contact. So we updated the menu, and everything's going to be updated. Let's just refresh, and we're going to see the changes that we have done have applied. We have gold company, we have gold prices, and we have reviews. So this is how you update your menu. And this is a new page that we created. So if I go click on it, it's go reviews. Oh, there was a page about reviews already. So it took, oh, we changed the blog page to reviews. But the gold price is going to be a brand new page, right? And we can, you know, pretty much do whatever designs we want to design on this, whatever layout we want to use on this. So we customize that. Another thing is, let's save this and go back outside to our website. We go to visual editor, right? And we're gonna go on the website dashboard now. And you see companies. Companies here, this is where the gold company sections are. And you see every single one of those companies. Every single one of those companies, we can go and view them, right? We can view them. This is how it is, the detail, the company page, or we can click on each and every single one of them and edit them, right? When I edit it, you have the details of that specific goal page. You just go ahead and edit it. You have the featured image here. If you want to change the featured image, that's where you change it. And yeah, that's the section. You can edit every single one of them like that, and it will just show up in the back end. And if you want to, you know, like edit, somebody asks, I'm going to answer that in the question section, how to save a page to use later. You'll be able to do that as well. So this is the goal section here. You can update everything here and it would show up on the other side. This is our logo showcase. Which one is that? This one. Yeah, this is the logo showcase. Everything that we have running through the website, like the logo, the icon, like these ones, not these ones, but this is what we was editing before, right? It's displayed here. This is the logos. The logo, it has a link that goes to that same exact page. So if you go up here, go back here, you can change it. You can change the edit. You can change the logo, right? This is the link to the logo description. If you like, you don't have to do many of these things because you need a pro to do that. But you don't have to use none of that. You just add your logo, and you can add as many companies as you want. Logo showcase, right? To be able to have all these logos running through, or remove any of the logos running through the templates that you don't want. If you don't have any of these, if you don't have like one or many of these affiliates website, you can just remove them pretty much, and you'll be good to go. So I think we covered everything on the page. We did this. We did every single one of these. So I think as far as the edits section, we have covered it. Let's go back to our page here. So what we did here, the FAQs, how to edit the website, how to add a new page, with the TAW Theme add-ons. So as you know, we went through this last week. You know, we have the incredible add-on section that we have here, giving you access to different layouts that you can leverage on your goal template, right? So this is blocks. This is blocks, right? This is a full page. This is page. You see page. There's a picture missing here. We're gonna update that picture also. But these are pages. This is a page. This is a page. And these ones are Beaver Builder rows. Like a rows for reviews, rows for review 1, row for review 2. If you're building a new review page and you need rows, you'll be able to do that. So what we're gonna do here is we wanna make sure let's start with the pages. If I wanna create another page, investment guide page, we have the page sample already published on the website. So let's go back to our website here and go to pages. These are current pages that are here, right? You know, there's a question, how do you save pages if you want to use it later? This is, for instance, the investment guide page. Oh, I wanted to open it in another page. The investment guide page, just the investment guide page, I'll open it here. This is how it looks like, right? So you can use this as your, save template for your content. Every piece of content that you wanna post, you can use this this as a framework to use as your new post, right? So, and how we do that is you go here, we go back to our website, and we're just gonna import a new page. You just have to click on import and import it successfully, and we just added a brand new page on here. If I refresh this, you're gonna see there's now 2 investment guides, right? 2 investment guides. This one is created as 2 investment guides now, right? So we wanna see which one is the main one. This is the main one. Pay attention to the yellow link here. So just over it, you're gonna see, okay, this is the one, the old one, and this is the new one, right? So what we're gonna do, we can just go edit this, and you can launch it in your editor, right? You can launch it in your editor, and here you can edit it. Let's say you have the content, you can just go ahead and set up your content here, specific content. And as far as like you want to change the properties from a blog to a page as well. So you have a page attributes here. If you want to like public, author, trash, template, by default, permalinks, go to permalinks. It's investment guides. That's where you update your link pretty much. And you set up your featured image if you have any. And from here, you can post the like this specific page as a new page, pretty much. So let's go back to the next one. Let me make sure I deleted this so we don't compromise the quality of this specific template, right? So we deleted it. Let me go back to it. So if you was to add a new page, this is how you add a new page. Move to trash, apply. On error, I think it's removed already. It's taking some time to update. I think it should be fine. So another thing is, if you decide to not use pages and you decide to use rows, right? Like these rows, saved rows, you just have to click on it, import, and it's imported successfully, not as a page, but as a row. And I'm gonna show you where those rows are. And I clicked here also again to import it. So it's imported as well. And what I'm gonna do is go to the back end here, go back to my page, and you see I created a new page here, the gold price page. You see this page is empty, and if I decide to just edit it, I would need some, you know, there's nothing. So, and I want to leverage the rows that I have saved, right? Because those rows allow you to build up your website in a certain way really nicely. So on the save roles, you see I went to saved and I see the blocks that have been saved here. Block 1, block 2, different layouts, right? So if I want to do anything gold prices, I can, maybe the title is not appropriate, maybe like another type of review, right? I can just drag this and come and drop it here, and I have this type of section here. But before that, maybe I want to have some type of text on top. So I can just go grab something like this, right? Or maybe I need to add like a header, right? Let's just save the rows. Let me go here. I want to add a column on top. This column is just to create some space. Maybe we can just put a module in there, like da-da-da, like a photo, like a big photo saying, like taking over the homepage or something, to just sequence your content, or you can just leave it as plain as possible, right? Or you can just leave it as plain as possible. You just go straight in your section or an introduction. If you want to put an introduction, it's the same thing, right? You go to like blocks. On blocks here, where is it? I'm gonna go get some rows. Want these specific columns. If you want something like 3 or something like this, you can just grab this and put it here. And maybe you want to add a picture on this side, photo on this side, pretty much. And like, let's say if I can find a picture in my thing here, I don't have any pictures, I believe. Okay, let's say I want to add this picture, right? Oh, this picture is so small. Oh, let me just leverage the media library. I'm sure I'm going to find something we can use there. What happened to my internet? My internet is loading. Yeah. Nirmal is on the call. Where is Nirmal? Nirmal, you can turn on your camera and your audio, if anything, to filling the void. Let's see.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, good. How are you?
Amazing. Did we get a lot of Nirmal rocks? You keep getting you keep getting better. Thank you for the rose. Nice, nice. Guys, let's give a lot of hashtag Nirmal rocks. You guys know. If you know, you know. Let's give a warm welcome to Nirmal. Nirmal, you want to turn your camera on? Because
Yeah,
Nirmal has
just
a couple of videos, and actually one video is going to be we're gonna play the video, and maybe if there is other question, maybe Nirmal can do it live, and then we figure out the rest of the stuff. I want to also strategically try to keep this as short as possible, also, so people can watch it without thing. So let me just go to my reference, my map here. So we have edit the website. We did that. How to add new pages with TAW Theme Addon. We did that. How to post new article and the content publisher. So how to post a new article. We have that here. Let's go back to it. Thing is loading. I don't know what's going on with my internet. So this is like a new page that we decided to that we started to build up with the rows that we have, right? You know, like the rows that we have, you can leverage it in so many ways. If you have an article, maybe we're gonna use one of the rows in the article. Let's do that actually. And let's get back out of here. We're gonna do that on the article section. Log dashboard. Logging out. Funnel site and my password. Funnel site, is it? No. I think this is it. Funnel sites. Yeah, yeah. Let me just save it once and for all so we don't have to go back to it. So now we're gonna go to post. Right now we have this post. Is it? Yeah, post samples. Let me just view it and see how this looks like. It's all post samples. It's categorized and it's on and tagged as well, right? And these are those articles. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna add a new post. We're gonna add a new post. This is one way to do it, right? So let's say I just downloaded, I'm gonna just go to the TAW Theme content section and download a content folder. So I'm gonna go to my content. This is content that I have already purchased. And we put a couple of dummy content here as well. So I'm just gonna use that. I'm gonna use the dummy content and post. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna click on publish and I'm gonna download the folder. So if you wanna post it or post manually, you can do that. And we're gonna use the TAW theme aspect also to do it. So you can see how to post both. So I'm posting this article, downloaded it. I got my featured image here and I have my text document, right? For my content here as well. And guys, keep posting your questions. We're gonna answer it as soon as I'll wrap up with what we have as FAQ. So I copy my content, just highlighted over the whole thing, and I'm gonna go back here and just post it. So it's posted. What's the title? Let me go get the title here. What was the title again? This is the title. So random stuff. I wonder what language these stuffs are. So I put this as the thing. And if you want to add any permalink, any categories, you could do that. We can create a new category. Say recent post, for instance. Recent posts. Recent posts, right? So that's that. Parent category, we don't select any parent category. A new category, add a new category. So we had a new category as recent post. And yeah, we decided to assign it as that. And if you want to add any tags, we can go to the tags and do that as well, right? Recent post, or let's say you want to make the title as part of the tag, right? This is another tag that we decide to use. So I'm adding this as a tag. And boom. So I can go find my content from tag. Oh, we didn't post the featured image. Featured image, I'm going to select it, upload a new media file. It's here. I'll open it and boom. Download your file and then game on. You can publish your article, publish, and then we can go see it. This is the new article that we have published, right? Random content, it doesn't make sense. but hey, it's our new content, right? And the alternative, this is how you post a new article, very simple. You know, what we didn't do, we didn't put anchor text or any of that, because if you have anchor text, you want to put it. But let's say we want to edit this, right? We want to edit this and add a section. Which one was that? Was this one? No, okay, cancel. Like, let's say we want to edit this specific post here and add some different sections to it. So what we can do, we can, this, you know, this is a text box. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut this text here. You see post content, I'm gonna go down to the content and select spacing, breakdown. Okay. I'm gonna open the editor. I'm trying to see what I'm planning on. What I want to do is just add a new section about this, right? So I can go to the saved templates and grab something, grab like a couple of sections. Let's say this is our article preview, and I want to add something here. I can just go add something like this. Oh, it didn't take. Like if I'm giving, like if I'm doing reviews, right? I can add it. No, I need to add a block first. I need to add a block. Let me just come here and add a row. Right, we're adding a row. We add a row. Now we can go add the saved stuff. Like, let's get Nirmal's assistance here. Nirmal, you understand what I'm trying to do, right?
Hello.
Hello? Yeah, you understand what I'm trying to do, right? Let's say they have the article, right? They have the article and different content about the article, but they want to leave the layout, right? That is here to update the content of the article. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, can you repeat again? Actually, you're breaking up.
Okay, let's say like, okay, this is the full article. They have gotten the article, but for it comes with like, okay, the article, let's say the article is like top 10 top gold companies article, right? Review 10 top gold companies reviews, right? And they want to post that article. And we have this, they have the content, but they want to leverage these specific sections that we have to present the article in a certain way. So this is the article with that, like they can just edit it from here, right?
Oh, yeah.
Edit it from here. So what they're gonna do first is add maybe a row or a section, a new module.
No, 1 minute. Just scroll up.
Okay.
Actually, this is the blog single page, right? And this is template.
Oh, this is the template.
Yeah, so you can update your content from the backend. Like go back to your post.
Okay,
From
like here.
Gutenberg editor. Yeah, from here. So you can add the content here, but that section you cannot use on this. That section you can use only on the pages, not on the post type.
Oh, okay. Those sections that we have can only be used on the.
Only but for this thing we are working on that, so that these sections will be also available in Gutenberg editor, so that you can import the same process. If the process will be the same, but you can import these sections from this backend. Like if you click on the plus icon, then you can see the template section. We are still working on that part, so this will be released very soon. But the front end part right now is available only on the pages part.
Oh,
If you
okay.
click the pages, then you can use this.
Okay. So
Yeah.
the different section that are presented to you guys on the add-on, that's specific for the pages, and it cannot be applied on the content yet. I wanted to like use this pretty much as far as the content goes. We have worked a lot on TAW Theme to save you all the work on publishing, so you don't have to go ahead and do this stuff if you get your content on TAW Theme. But if I'm doing this so because many of you guys are gonna go ahead and get content from different places or write it yourself and you can publish it that way. But that was the one way to to figure out your content, to post your content, post a new article. So the next thing that we're gonna do here is use the TAW Theme content editor, content publisher, right? So the same article that we spent some time on publishing, right? Where's the article? This one, right? So we want to view it. This same article, and we spent like maybe 5 or 10 minutes going through it, figuring out things, right? With the TAW Theme content publisher, I just had to select here, open this, and just put the link in there, right? Enter the link of the website and just submit, and it'll be published. Because we already published the other one, I'm going to use another article. For example, this one here, I'm going to go on publish, put the website URL, and publish. And we will see the new article being published. This is the new article that has been published. And it's the one with like the girl talking with like 3 computers. So let's go see our new and recent post on the website. So let's go back here, view site. I guess go on view sites. View sites, and what's a recent article? You see, this is updated as a recent article. And the new article that just got posted, let's go to our blogs, reviews. You remember I changed the blog to reviews. And this is the other article that we just published right now, May 24th. This is the one we just submitted with the girl with the 2 computer. I thought it was 3 computer. But you see, like from here, from the back end, you just publish it, and it takes care of everything all for you. So you don't have to be here try to figure a lot of things out. So that we have covered, how to add a new page. We have covered how to add a new article. We have covered the content publisher, TAW Theme content publisher. Now let's go back to this. This here, I give you access, all of you guys access to this. Oops, let me go back. I give you all of you guys access to this this document with the key. You want to copy this key and go to your plugins, right? Every template that you're using, that plugin automatically comes with it. You go to your dashboard, you go to plugins, and you're gonna see Ultimate Add-on for Beaver Builder. Here, this one. Most of the time it's activated, right? Most of the time it's activated, but if it's not activated, you can put it and activate it. Normal is activated here already, right?
Hello?
Hello, it's activated here already, right?
Yeah, it's already activated.
It's already activated. So this is what allows you to see a lot of the sections, right? It comes with a lot of sections. Let me just show you the Ultimate Add-on. Add-on for Beaver Builder. Because there is, a lot of you might venture into trying to do different things with your templates or with your website, and this is what you are getting with this add-on. You get 50 plus new module present. You have 60 unique module and 300 plus page rows and page templates. Rows and page templates. The same. You see, we are creating templates that are specific to crypto and gold specifically. But if you want to do something else, for instance, you'll be able to leverage those those add-on features because it's activated, right? You go home, let's say we are editing home. This is what you have access to, right? With the ultimate add-on feature, you have all these modules, a lot of modules that you can leverage, right? And you have a lot of templates, right? Groups. You can filter landing pages, content pages, right? And you can go through all this stuff because you have the advanced add-on, right? If you want to create a contact page, you can just grab something like that and make your contact page if you want to put a map in there. Or if you want to create any other section on your website, you can just grab something like that and use as a page template. See? For example, if you create a new page and you want like maybe collect data or something, you'll be able to see like, okay, this is the news. This is like a email opt-in form that you can automatically grab and add. So that's what the plugin, the Ultimate Add-on, is going to give you access to. And all of you guys have access to that. Just use the code. If yours is not activated, just copy the code and go activate it. Another thing is, the other thing is this short code. This short code, if you have, the crypto template, let me see, if you have the crypto template, like let's say Crypto Investment Insider or Crypto Secret Investor, we did it on here already, Secure Investment Insider, for instance. If you are here and you open it on mobile, some phones make this header looks very like shrinked, right? For some devices. So what Nirmal have done, he made this short video to show you guys how to like paste a short code here to be able to what do you call it? To be able to make this fit any device, like what we did on Crypto Investment Insider, right? Crypto Investment Insider. Let's go to the shrinked version, the phone version, and you would see that it's not like shrink like the other one, right? Because right now this is what many of you guys might be getting for certain devices, but this code is going to show you how. With this code, you're going to be able to just integrate it in a short video, in a few steps, to be able to make this code this as responsive as possible in any type of devices. So let's get going. I'm going to open the video and I'll just send it to me. So what I'm going to do is go back to it and see if I can play it from here. This is the video, right? Let's see if you guys can hear me. It's like a half a second. It's like literally a few seconds video. And what we're going to do, we're going to watch it and we're going to apply it to one of the templates, right? So this is what happened. Inspection. Go to mobile. It's not mobile friendly, right? So what happened? You go to Beaver Builder and copy the code, and we go to global setting and paste it there. Saved. A couple of minutes, and boom. That's it. Just a couple of steps. You paste the code, and problem resolved. Any template, any device that you are on, it's going to automatically, adjust to fit the exact layout that you want it to fit. So give me a hashtag #rock if this is, this is epic. In like less than half a second, like in less than 1 minute, Nirmal have showed us how to do this. And oh, okay, Susie, I would reply that as soon as possible. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and do the same for Secure Investment Insider. As you can see, this is not mobile friendly. It's not responsive as of yet. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just follow the steps that Nirmal just shared. Let me go back and find my domain first. Find my domain, session expire, and I'm gonna go to Secure Investment Insider. Where is it? This one here. And guys, you can keep dropping your questions after this one. We're gonna go ahead and go through the questions and make sure that we go through everything. So we are we are in. I'm logging into the site. It's taking a little bit of time, but okay. Secure Investment Insider. This is another website, fully branded. So let's go to inspect. If we inspect, we see these strings. So what we're gonna happen? We're gonna close it back, and we're gonna go to Beaver Builder, right? Normal. We go to Beaver Builder and homepage, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So we go to homepage, and then what we do is we go through this drop down and go to global settings,
Yeah.
right?
Click on.
Global
No,
settings,
no.
right?
Yeah. Global setting.
Okay, so let's go back. So we go to global setting. Oh, it's this one.
Yeah. This one.
Okay, global settings. Go to CSS,
Yes.
and then we copy the code. Where's the code? All of you guys have the code. This is the code here. You just grab it from up here, right? All the way
Yeah.
here. And we copy it. We go back to our website. Where is it? Oh, no, where is it? Okay, somewhere here. I lost the window. Okay, here. And we just paste it. We go back from this bottom or just here?
No, no. Bottom.
Bottom. So we
Yeah.
return. We
Yeah.
paste, and we just save.
Yeah. And then
And
done
click
and publish.
done and publish. And let's go select the responsiveness. Let's go inspect. Yeah, Susie, you asked how you get the responsiveness. You just click on inspect. And when you click on inspect, your screen will shrink. So now all our pages, all our headers are like this. So this is another, like one of the highlights of the webinar. You can check your templates. If your template is not responsive, just grab the code, follow the few steps, and go ahead and solve that issue once and for all. And I believe that we have covered pretty much everything we came here to do. We shared about the Ultimate Beaver Builder, a short code. You got it. You got a key also, and you have the FAQs about the goal templates. We have answered that as well, and I believe we did that in 1 hour and 20 minutes, or 1 hour and 25 minutes. So let's dive deep into the questions. Susie, part of what I was doing, answered like the questions, a few questions that you have. As far as the filters, there's a tag filter and a category filter. And you want to set it, each and every single one of them once at a time. And I'm gonna share. Let me stop sharing my screen for a couple of minutes so I can send Nirmal the login information so he can go ahead and log into your website and look into it and see if it's if and see how we can pretty much help you solve anything else that you might be having a difficulty with. Oh, okay. Susie already changed the login. You're a rock star because it was published. Nice. So just send me the new login detail and so that way I don't have to cut the video, go and figure out how to cut it. No, not figure out, but go through and watch the video step by step to cut it. We don't need to do that anymore. People would see the password, but it'd be a different password. Hope they watched until this point. But I think we can trust everybody on here. Nobody's gonna log into your website, but we always want to make sure that we prepare ourselves accordingly. So just send me that code on the GoToWebinar chat box, because nobody else can see that. And okay, let's go. We have a few questions here, so let's go through the questions. Save template. Okay, let's go through this. Maybe Nirmal was behind the scene answering some questions too. So I want to stretch the whole thing out. Let's start from the bottom up. Nirmal rocks. How do I view the different responsive perspectives? Susie, you click on command, like you double click on your mouse, right? With your mouse left, if it's an Apple, you just double click your mouse pad with 2 fingers, and you see this pop up, and you just inspect it. And if you click on inspect, you see this is an iPhone 12, and you can select any device that you want, right? You can select this, you can select iPad, this is an iPad Air, you can select the Samsung Galaxy, like different devices. So that's the answer to that. You can see how it would appear in different formats as well. Oh, wow, this is a branded website. It looks really nice. So another thing. Okay. Oh yeah, Melanie. I always hope I'm pronouncing that right. You purchased your branding last week, and I promised two articles. So I'm gonna open up so you can pick up your articles, and we'll add it to your account so you can go ahead and publish them on your website. So yeah, what's next? We have we can drag and save sections or something for posts. Yeah. So Mike, those sections are only for the pages. If you're building a new page, like a gold review page, you can use these sections, not for the post. I hope that clarified the fog of confusion. Boom. Thank you, Susie. Oh, yeah, you see, I'm not sharing my screen and I was talking. So Susie, what I was mentioning is this. This is how you find this is you just double click on your mouse, and you're gonna go to inspect, and it's gonna open up this code here. I give you the option of changing a device versions, so you can have all different type of devices that you can select to see how it would look like. So that's how you find that. I'll answer it, but I realized I wasn't sharing my screen. So hope that answers your question. And Mike, yeah, the sections are only for posts, for pages, not for posts. Kevin, also when deleting the TAW Theme plugin, update the add-on feature, will that content be deleted on the website? No. Nope. You don't, like Kevin, your TAW Theme plugin, you would only have to delete, like if you have a version that was like 1.0 something, I believe most of you guys have already updated it, and now you don't have, when you you did it one time, you don't have to do it again, because now the plugin version that we have would auto updates. So if you go to the plugin parts, let me see, where are we? If you go to the plugins part, yeah, if there is an update, if you have this version, the 111, the TAW Theme 111, you're good. If you don't have the 111, you can just install the new one, and you can just delete it and reinstall it again. But once you do that, it's done. After this version, all the version would update automatically. you wouldn't have to delete it and re-download it again, re-upload it again. I mean, so Kevin, with the crypto live page, it only says last 24 hours. It won't show last 1 hour, 7 days, 30 days. Is there a way to fix that? Yeah, Kevin, for that you have the plugin, that comes in handy for those different type of edits. Right? If you go to the dashboard and you go to the crypto section here, you get to do some adjustment. The widgets is the widgets. If it's the widget, this is the widget. You can go and edit it, and you can say, okay, this is the different as far as they allow you to customize it. What type of widgets you want to do? Last 10 top 10 pages. Display 24-hour changes, optional. You're gonna display 24-hour changes. That's where you select if you want to display currency changes in price. That's the only filter, like only details that allow you to do. Display 24-hour changes only. You can do that. 24-hour changes. That's as far as they allow you to go with this specific template. This specific plugin, widget type, you have this melted ticker. This is the currency tab. You can adjust colors if you want to, but I wouldn't suggest that to none of you. And that's it. And you just copy the code, and that's pretty much, that's the extent that they allow you to do that. I don't know if that would make a difference for you projecting to what you want to do. If you select display 24-hour changes, if that answers your questions, go check it out and adjust it. Oh, Mohammadi, you keep getting better. Thank you for the roles. Amazing. June, I will save time trying to build. Boom, that's it. And I think, okay, Nirmal already answered Mike's questions. How to add submenu. You go to appearance menu, select menu. Boom. It's the same thing here. If you're on customize, right? You want to create. You have the menu, and you want to add something. Add an item. You can add an item, right? Like this. Let's say I want to add this, add that, add whatever I want to add. And I want to make these as submenu. I just have to drag it a little bit over, right? A little bit over like this, and it'd be a submenu. And when I save it like this, when I publish it like this and I go here, I would see the submenu. Let me just refresh it. I would see the submenu here, review page 1, investment page 1. So that's how you do your submenus. Very simple. And next questions. How many articles should we have on our website before we post them? Should we have a minimum of 10 articles or so? Also, how many categories should we have? I'm looking into the crypto markets. So imagine a general crypto category and 2 subcategories. Yeah, pretty much. Those are like, I think that's more specific to the course, right? When you are following the step that Jason and Jonathan is teaching you, it's pretty much like, okay, if you decide to if you decide to use if you decide to go the route of like, okay, crypto, how you want to lay out your website, how you build your persona around, like those type of ideas, figuring this would allow you to lay out the categories the ways you want to set it up, you want to lay it out. Based on the template, what we have created, we created categories about, main categories, like go on Crypto Investment Insider, for instance. We have blockchain, resources, press release, and crypto. Those are categories that might not fit within like what you decide to go after. Because if you go towards like, okay, investment opportunities, best investments, you can set that up as a category, for instance, right? Because you're looking to help people to do some investment, right? So you can set up gold as a category, right? So every time you post something on a gold, you target an article about gold. What I would say would be like a great answer would be follow the training and lay out your website in a way that you build your persona around and set up categories as crypto is one category, gold is another category. Within those categories, you can set up crypto reviews, currency reviews, where you review all different type of currencies, right? And you can set up gold company reviews, right? And those are like specific categories that also ties up within the main category that you have as gold or crypto. So I think Nirmal is answering Susan's question, but okay, can you go over how to link a page? Nirmal, let's like if you can go over this quickly, right?
Yeah.
How to link a page, you know what you mean, right? How to link a page to a section of the page. Like if she's on her own page and she's talking about, like let's say we are on the about page and we're talking about how, we want you to see our team, right? Our team of expert, for instance, like our mission is to make investing in physical, like bowling accessible to all investors, blah, 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 right? And
Yeah.
like about our team, we have a team of experts that make sure that would ensure your investment is secure, right? And there's
Right.
an anchor text on the team, and when they click on that, the page scrolls to here. So if you can just go over how to set it up a little quick. Yeah, I'm gonna make you a presenter in a few. Let me just go over all the questions that doesn't require that, and
Okay.
we'll get going. So question, Melanie, question, how do I get to on my two free article? Yeah, I forgot to include information in the project. Okay, Melanie, let me grab your website login. Send me your TAW theme details on the GoToWebinar, the TAW theme login details, so I can just log in and get you the article. Yes, this is a promotion that I opened last week. Anybody that have gotten the branding last week would get would get two articles worth $200 for free as a bonus on the offer on this specific branding offer. So let me show you guys and see if anyone on here want to take advantage of that as well. They can go ahead and do so, and I'll honor it this week as well. So for the branding package, many people on here have gotten the branding package and they already have their websites up and running, fully branded. And Nirmal, if you have few links, send it to me so I can open so people can see fully branded website. Number one, I think we can show June's website. June, send me your link. Post your link in the group so I can open it up. And Roberto, if Roberto is on also, he can share it. And Mike, Andrew, you can share your website link here also in the chat. So it allow people to click on it and see your website also. And Mike, you're very welcome. Seeing over the shoulder video is all this during this call is super helpful, amazing. I like hearing that, Mike. It's doing this type of thing. It takes a lot of time, right? Like 2 hours, we cover a lot of things, and yeah, we try a lot of things, and it's always It's always good because you're trying things live. Things might not go as okay, I got your details. Melanie, I'm referring to your TAW Theme account login, not your website login. Your TAW Theme account login, is it the same username and password? If yes, let me know so I can just try to log in with it. Boom, boom, nice. Let me see. My body just finished this morning. I haven't had a chance to look at it. Nice. Yeah, let's reveal your branding here so everybody can see. So this is a brand new, like last week Tuesday, Melanie got his website branding, and it's branded, it's integrated. When you look at something like this, it looks completely different from the template, and he can go ahead and start posting the content. So what we're gonna do, there's no content, we're gonna post the content here now. So send me your TAW Theme login details if you already send it to me. Let me just make sure. I'll grab it. If it's the same login, just let me know. Let me stop sharing my screen. Oh, Mike, thank you for helping me out. Oh, nice. A lot of people was like mentioning, I just looked at the GoToWebinar. They're like, your screen was not showing. I was like, oh, thank you. Post it in the Facebook group next time. Mike, Melanie, can you share with me your TAW Theme login information? Your login information. The ones that you send is not working. I think this is your website login details. I want your TAW Theme login information. Share with me your TAW Theme login information so we can, as soon as possible, so we can get that going for you. In the meantime, while all that is pending, boom, boom, boom. Okay. Oh, like there's a whole different conversation happening on the other side on a different post. Oh, with normal. But let me go back to it. Okay. So let me go back to the question while we wait for Melanie to send me her website login, her TAW Theme login details. If you can send it as fast as possible so we don't lose time, because I know we are heading into the 2-hour mark. I want to keep it under 2 hours as always. Okay, branding just finished. I haven't had a chance to check it out. Wow, would you say pages are better for comparison review virtue post versus post? You know, pages like normally have more strength than posts, because a post is something that you can use a page as a host page, right? Like on your menu bar, you can structure the pages properly, and it's hard to put your post on your menu bar. So I would say posts are like pages are like staples, and the post navigate is like if you think of a branch and all the leaves. That's how I compare posts to pages. If that answers the question properly. So boom. I think okay, Kevin, the 24-hour thing is resolved. Let me just go back to try to finish next thing. Melanie. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, Melanie, because it sounds French. So I'm like just saying it with ease. It sounds like melody. Melody is like a French term. Trying to log in here. Let me get the. I'm here trying to log into Melanie's account. That's why if you don't see my screen, that's what I'm trying to do. But now, never. Now I can share my screen because you just logged in. So you guys should see my screen now. I'm now gonna add. Okay. So did you, Melanie, have you looked into the content, into the website content yet? Into the content marketplace yet? You have the articles in mind? Just give me a number and we'll go ahead and purchase it and add it to your cart. You have a number, type a number on the Facebook group so we can go ahead and select those and get going. Oh, nice. Oh, 90, 970 and I think these are word counts. Word count, maybe article number is better. Like article number, because there is like a lot of 980 or something. But if you give me an article number 980, you mean everything you need to know about investing in Cardano. Is that the one? Give me a number like this number 10 or something. Give me the updates. Just text me the numbers so I can go ahead and do it. 4 and 10. Okay, great. Number 4, add to cart. This is pros and cons of decentralized finance. Okay. And 10 is everything you need to know about Cardano. Okay. Beautiful. So these pieces of content is also, it comes with all the, the tags. We have tags installed in it. We have also the media files. The media files also attached with it. So I just, I use my coupon to purchase it for you. So we checked it out. As soon as we check it out, you go to your content planner, you're gonna see them there, and you can preview it, or you can preview the full articles, and you can post it right away. And if you wanna edit it, you can go ahead and edit them first before you post it. And to post it, you just have to click on publish. You want me to post any, or you wanna do some edits first? If you want me to post any, I can just publish one here, so people can see. We already did it a couple of times, so everybody here knows. You can just publish it later yourself. So I think we have covered a lot of the questions. Let me just scroll up and down to make sure everything is good. Mike, how do I make global color adjustments so the article post bodies and are slightly off-white? My question today are just the visual default setting, and so they automatically apply to future posts, pages, and pages or posts. So I don't have to change stuff unless I specifically want one page to be different than the rest. Okay, Mike, that's a very good question. It takes global settings. Maybe I'll let Nirmal chime in on that a little bit. But I think if you don't have a branding, just if you can jumping on the branding offer, we're gonna pretty much do the full integration of your website. So everything from as far as colors and everything will be taken care of as well on that. For category pages, if we set a future image, where do we find this image? This image show up. For category pages, you don't have specific category pages are shown as tags, and the future image would always be shown when you share the link. Like for instance, if we go here, this is a category page, for instance. This is a category page. If I copy this, and let's say I'm texting it to someone, right? Or like I'm texting it, I'm adding it in the group somewhere here, right? If I'm adding it here, what's gonna show, it's my featured image for that specific page. Let's see, it's loading. I didn't set up any, that's why it's defaulting to the logo. But if I go here, custom mice page, dashboard pages, or pages, category page like blockchain. Was it blockchain or crypto? Which one was it? It's crypto. I have to close these windows because they're confusing the hell out of me. All the ones that we don't need, we're gonna close them. I have to learn how to be like, leave my windows as clean as possible. It saves time. So we go to edit, and you go here, featured image, and you attribute one. Let's say we decide to attribute this to the featured image and update. And now we're gonna have a featured image on that. It's updating. Now when we post it, when we refresh it, you're gonna see that featured image here showing instead of the logo. Hope that answers your question also. And guys, this calls can go to like 3 hours, you know, because it's good. I don't want to leave any question behind, and every question, you know, requires a little bit of extension. So I hope all of you guys are enjoying. If you're enjoying, give me a hashtag enjoying, so you can make sure that the reason is justified, you know. So the way to make the article font larger globally, article font larger globally, so it's bigger in article posts, save layout, and module footers, etc. Mike, these are like, you know, individual changes that can be done. If you want to change things on a global level, it's going to take a lot more time to do that. Maybe you can send me a DM, and we'll figure out how we can help you figure that out as easy as possible. So global, Renee said the Google Doc, not nice. So we fixed that. Just joining, Mike, welcome on board. 333. Oh, it wasn't as many. Oh, apparently we covered all the questions. So Nirmal just have to go do the June click crawl thing, and we're good. If we have, and we're gonna look into Susan's website as far as the category page. Could have been some settings, but I think the team already is looking into it. We'll provide you with some insights as far as that is concerned as soon as possible as well. So let me refresh and see if there's any other question. If there's no other question, I'll make Nirmal the presenter, and he can go ahead and walk everyone through the last one, through the last thing. Amazing. Everybody's enjoying, they're following. Great. So no questions. So Nirmal, I'm going to make you the presenter so you can take over the screen and stop showing, just show the scroll link feature, anchor text feature. So for June. So make Nirmal the presenter. Presenter. The presenter now, so you'd be able to present. Oh, yeah, I do access to my make a presenter. Oh, no. Let me see what I'm doing now. Just trying to make sure, make Nirmal the presenter. Yeah, okay. So Nirmal, you should be the presenter now, so you can go ahead and share your screen.
Okay, 1 second. Can you see my screen?
Let's see. Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay.
So you can make it big so it takes over the old screen, or your old screen.
Yeah, it's
okay. Yeah, I think it's big enough. Oh yeah, I remove my video so they can see the old.
Okay, so let me show you. Let me do, I'm doing this on Crypto Investment Insider. So for this thing, I have to go to my editor. And let's say I'm adding a link here on recent article, and when I click on this, I will be jump to this section. So how I can do this? Click here and go to your journal setting, and you can find the link on this section. You can add the name of that particular section. Let's say that section name is footer. So I'm going to add hash footer, right? So after click on save button and then go back to this section, click on settings, go to your advanced tab, and you will find at the bottom in element HTML elements section ID. So just put the name footer here and click on save button, and then click on the save and the publish. So now the link is added here. When I click on this, this will jump to this section. So the same way you can connect the one section to the another section, and you can jump the user to that particular section. And now the second thing is, let's say if you want to connect, if you want to add a custom link like for a specific URL, then go back to your editor again. Now this time I will add this thing here on crypto multi-currency. If I click on this link, this will redirect to tawtheme.com, for example. Then let's go back to the journal setting and click here and just tawtheme.com, copy this link. So you can copy your link and then paste it here, and if you select this option, open new window. So when you click on this link, that link will be opened on the new window. And if you want to open that page or URL on the same window, you don't need to select this. So I'm going to select this to show you on another window. So after that, click on save button, then done, and the publish. So when I click here, this will redirect to the tawtheme.com. So this is the way you can add your interlinking on your website. Hello.
Boom. June, if this answer your question, if this answer the question, give me a hashtag boom in the comment. I was taking advantage of the break to have myself a little bit of juice on lunch. But I think, yeah, Nirmal, you want to go over the subscribe thing also so people can see how they can set up the subscribe button?
Yeah,
Because we
definitely.
see a few questions also about how to use the subscribe button on the crypto template
Right.
or
So for the subscribe thing,
to
just a
collect
moment.
emails if you decide to.
Yeah. So for example, on our crypto template, we have the subscribe button. And now if you want to enable this functionality, like if you enable your newsletter section, so for this thing, just go back to your BB builder and then select the not header, but we need to select go back to your footer. So I'm going to add the subscription form on my footer section. So this is the form I already have added on here, right? So just click on the settings, and when we click on the settings, you can see the different services that you can connect here. You can connect your active campaign account, you can connect your get response email address, right? And MailChimp. So maximum, like the popular email engines you will find here. So I'm going to connect this with the active campaign.
Mm-hmm.
So when users submit, those who subscribing our newsletter, all the data will directly uploaded and on my active campaign account. So if I click here, then the three things I need: one is the account name, second is the API URL, and third is the API key. So I can find this from my active campaign account. So I select this. Now I go to my active campaign account, and this is my account name. So I have to post it this. Just remove this thing from here, and I need now API URL. For API URL, you can find this from developer section. Click developer, and this is your API URL, and the next is the key. You can copy the API key and paste it here, and then click on the connect button. So when you click, now this account is connected, and in my drop down I can see my list and the form. So whatever the data and settings I have done on my active campaign accounts, that will be show on my drop downs. So on my drop downs, the list, I have two type of list: TAW theme and the customers. So this list is already there. So if I click on this, on the lists, you can see the two things. I can create another list, and let's say this is newsletter. Just click on save button. 1 minute. Valid URL. So click on list, newsletter, and enter the URL. Click. I remember. Please enter the newsletter. Paste. So now this list is created here, and now I have to refresh this page. When I select this account, and in the drop down I can see the newsletter. So I select this one, and rest is the form settings. So rest, I think the form setting is good. So now click on the save button, and now this form is active, and when someone fill this form, the data will be directly added. All the emails will automatically added on this list here. Right now there is no data here, so let's see to content. But
Let me go try and see if we're gonna start collecting the data.
yeah, 1 minute, let me finish the complete process. 1 second. This is done. Click on save and publish, and now this is ready. So now I want to connect this. So when user click here on subscribe button, user will directly jump to this section. So again, go to your footer section and go to settings and go to your advanced tab and add the ID name. So I'm adding this newsletter. So your ID name should be in the small letter. So click on save button, and then go back to your this section setting, sorry, the button settings. So go back to your header and select this button, go to your journal setting, and in the link section just put hash and enter the same ID name. So then click on save button, done, and publish. So now this is done. Let's refresh this. So when I click here, this rejump to this. So group.com. Click subscription, and you can change also this message from the settings. So now this is done. Go back to your list page, and you can see the email is added on your list. So this, in this way, you can collect your all the data, all the emails directly on your account, and from here you can start pushing your promotion. You can use, and you can send the bulk emails directly from here. You don't need to import the data on your list, right? The same way you can connect the multiple accounts. Yeah, like if you are using the get response, emailchimp, so the process will be the same, but the information will be different. It depends upon the platform that you are using. So right now we are using that active campaign. So an campaign, we just need the three details: the account name. 1 second, let me show you again. So we need only three details: the account name, API key, and the API URL. So rest, we don't need anything. So once you update this will automatically connect it. And let's say if you want to remove your account, you can click here, remove, and your account will automatically remove, and you can connect your another account. So all this list is already available, so you can use this, and then you can active your newsletter section. So this is the process for your newsletter subscription. And the another thing, during the webinar, Mohammed just show you, uh, he's just trying to import the sections on the post, but we have another way to add the um, that sections on your post. All right, so let me show you, just a minute. Mohammed, can you show me, send me the new account details?
Which account?
You just install the templates.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It's my password with the dot, and the username is the website name.
Can you send me on WhatsApp? Let me stop my share screen. You can send me on WhatsApp. Let me see.
Okay. So the link is crypto. Oh no, funnel sites site.io.
Mm-hmm.
The username is .io, and this is the password. Got it?
Yeah, one. What's the username?
The username is funnel sites.
Okay.
You got it? Funnelsites.io website
Yeah.
name.
Okay. Let me share my screen.
Make sure you close your WhatsApp.
Yeah. Yeah. So can you see my screen?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's go back to the post, and this is the post.
Yeah.
Right. So 1 minute. Let me reopen this on the another window and go back to my rows. So these are the rows,
Uh-huh.
right? And let's say if I want to use these rows, let's say this comparison block. This is the comparison block, right? So I want to use this comparison block on my this post, right? So how I can do this? Let's say I want this comparison block on this section. So I have to click on plus icon and type shortcode, right? And on this section, I have to use this shortcode. Copy this code. When you click on this, the code will automatically copy, and then just paste it here. Then click on submit. Let's see how this will work. Yeah, so you
Boom.
can see this section here,
Amazing.
right?
I,
So you can reuse this, but the thing is, we want to make this very simple. Right now, somehow it's 2 or 3 steps, but we want to make this on one click. So hopefully very soon this will be done, just drag and drop things. But meanwhile, if those who want to use these sections on their post, not on the time page, they have the option. They
yeah,
can use this section through this way.
exactly. I think this is epic. I'm glad, to figure out a way to do this, because I think this is gonna save people a lot of time. Now,
Hmm.
not only you'll be able to use the layout on pages, you'll be able to use them on posts as well. And
Yeah.
the commitment that we have here is to make sure that you get a template. You bought the template once, but we're working on it any way that we find a way to improve the template, to make your job easier, to make you more successful. That's our commitment, and we're gonna keep doing that, as long as it takes. So this is a really, really good session, 2 hours and 30 minutes almost, right? I have another session. I'm glad every single question here have been answered as always. Guys, like literally every single person in here, if we can, you can give a hashtag Nirmal Rocks. So we can wrap this webinar very strong with hashtag Nirmal Rocks, because he really, really showed up and, you know, changed the course of things here, you know, for everybody here. So let's thank him for everything, and let's keep rolling. I'm excited for the journey that all of you guys on, and I'm blessed to be a part of it, witnessing all of you guys starting your project from the start and seeing the growth that is happening within, like June and many, like Susie, many of you guys started very fresh with you know, like really new mind, new approach, and it's the best way to approach things, right? We don't know anything, right? And I like, if you look at a lot of my webinars, you're gonna see me trying to do a couple of things 3 times and 4 times, and I could have spent some time figuring it out before I get on the webinar, but that way what I would, you know, pretty much prevail and show is, okay, I'm approaching this from a different angle, right? Because I already have, like, I don't have the beginner angle anymore. And if I don't have the beginner angle, chances are that if you're a beginner, you might not be able to see that angle either, right? Like the way Nirmal just approached the new this blocks on post section, right? He just looked into it, right? I have to jump on a meeting with, you know, a TAW Theme website design agency member, help him close their client at 3:30 sharp. So I have to jump out. But in the meantime, I just want to let you guys know our commitment to help everyone here is renewed. We have over 80 support tickets on TAW Theme, and every single one of, like, there's no open support ticket. So if you have an issue, like if you have a question, always post it in the Facebook group, and you see that every single question in the Facebook group is answered. Every single question in the support section is also answered. You see 88 tickets, none of them is pending. Literally, if you look at every single one of these tickets, you see it's admin. Admin was the last question, like last reply. And that's our commitment here. Every single one of the comment that you see on this post, every single question you see on this page, gonna have an answer. And I know a lot of you guys are the ones answering the questions. I answered to some, the team answered to some, but I'm excited for the fact that many of you guys are also many of you guys are also answering the questions. You see, this is our support section, 88 ticket. None of them is open. Most of them is 86, 81 solved, and these ones are open. It's open, but most of them is like admin was the last reply. So most of these are closed too. We just have to go through them and close as well. And this is our commitment, guys. You have a question, post it on TAW Theme support. You have a question, post it in the TAW Theme Facebook group. And we always renew our commitment every single day to help everyone in our community. We have bigger visions with TAW Theme, and we are excited to have you guys as part of it from one angle. And I know I'm fully confident that you guys would also extend to all different angles that TAW Team can do. There's many of you guys that have agencies, and I see some of you guys, you know, buying templates for different categories like roofers, HVAC, dog training site for your clients. And those are all verticals that is going to prevail with time, and our commitment would remain always the same to help people do better. Hope you guys enjoyed this session, and let's keep the energy. Be in the group. If you have a question, answer in the post it in the group. If you know an answer to a question in the group, feel free to go in and give your input, because it's people helping people here in TAW Team. So I'm excited. So let's get this rolling. Take care, guys. Bye bye. I see you next Tuesday.